You have started the part of the webinar dedicated to surge protection. We design the equipment with the assumption that it will be used for 10 years or more in 24/7 mode. The minimum warranty period is 5 years and also applies to outdoor applications where there is a high risk of lightning damage. This is also why basic company standards include an emphasis on their resistance to overvoltage. All interfaces are fitted with protective components such as transils, varistors, and lightning arrestors. From the point of view of production costs, this brings about an increase in production costs. On the other hand, this measure drastically reduces the cost of warranty repairs. We follow European standards during pre-certification and certification exams. These define the minimum resistance requirements, which are in the middle column of the table. In the right column, the test levels to which the switch was successfully subjected are listed for comparison. The values clearly indicate a superior level of protection. Of course, it is not possible to claim that these protections will protect the device in 100% of cases. But, if you statistically evaluate the failure rate of LAN ring plug devices with basic protection, assuming that they are deployed in the same conditions, then our devices must undoubtedly do better. In practice, this means reduced service and maintenance costs. The durability of our fast Ethernet ports is above standard in particular. Assuming that the switch is connected as floating along with the connected devices, which should be observed for PO applications, so the protection is functional up to 2000 amperes. During an overvoltage, the switch, including the connected IP devices, potentially moves to plus and minus. The shift is limited by a lightning arrestor connected between the minus pole of the power supply and ground. This connection complies with LAN network standards and guarantees maximum protection efficiency. Every properly designed Ethernet port is designed to be galvanically isolated. The data is separated by a transformer with a strength of typically 1500 volts, and the PO part by a switched-mode power supply with galvanic isolation. As you can see on the slide, when a surge occurs, only the lightning arrestor is ignited in a controlled manner. The energy is safely conducted to Earth without destruction. This is in stark contrast to how a device without surge protectors behaves during a surge. With accompanying sound or optical effects, the energy spreads uncontrollably through the device, which is irreversibly damaged. In outdoor applications, we recommend following the principles of lightning protection contained in the EN 62305-1 standard. The devices should be installed in the LPZ0B zone, that is, in the zone protected by a lightning rod. The maximum grounding resistance should be less than 10 ohms. If the camera has a surge protector, do not connect its ground wire directly to a pole near the camera, but run it through the inside of the rod and ground it to the base. When grounding to the upper end of the pole, there is a risk of it jumping into the camera and then the switch in the event of a lightning strike. Never cross shielded and unprotected conductors. Install surge protectors as close as possible to the protected equipment. In an outdoor environment, install the device exclusively in OH switchboards with fitted first and second degree protection. They can be identified by the A12 designation in the name. The earth terminal of the overvoltage protection at the input of the switchboards is intentionally larger. In order for the 230 volt stage first and second surge protector to reliably carry a current of 12.5 kA in a 10-350 wave, use a conductor with a cross-section of 16 mm square. That's all for the content of this webinar. Finally, I would like to mention some information about the test procedure and the subsequent issuance of certificates. Tests are only mandatory for people registering projects on our website and in the case of applying for an extended warranty of 5 years from the end of production. In both cases, You must have a valid certificate and activated VIP access on our website. The VIP account is activated automatically after passing the test. We consider a test with at least 2/3 of the answers correct to be a successful composite test. You have 2 attempts to pass the test each day. The validity of the certificate and VIP access to the website is 6 months. During this time, you can extend your VIP status at any time by taking another test. Another way to get VIP access is to participate in face-to-face training. In this case, your VIP access is activated for 1 year. Finally, thank you for your attention and I look forward to hearing from you on the next webinar.